Hello friends, I am Janvi Choksi. I welcome you all in my YouTube channel. In my channel, I have shared the videos of number series. Number series is a part of verbal reasoning. What is verbal reasoning and what is non-verbal reasoning, that I have explained well in my previous video. The link you will find in description box. All the videos of number reasoning you will find from the link which I have shared in the description box. Now friends, in the last video, we have talked about arithmetic progression and its example. In today's video, we are going to learn about geometric progression and its examples. Okay, so let's start. You can see here, this is a set of numbers 3, 9, 27 and 81 and so on. This is a set of numbers. Now let's decide whether it can be considered as a sequence or not. Some people might think that this is not a sequence because there is not a constant difference between the consecutive terms. The difference between 9 and 3 is 6. The difference between 9 and 27 is 18. So here the difference is 6 and here the difference is 18, which is not constant. And that is why some people might think that this is not a sequence. But friends, it's not true. This is considered as a sequence because sequence is any series or any set of numbers where you can find any relation or a pattern between the consecutive terms of the numbers, Fine? Like that relation can be any multiplication, division, difference or square, cubes, ratio. Okay. Now here you can find that the ratio of 9 and 3 is 3. The ratio of 27 and 9 is 3. The ratio of 81 to 27 is also 3. So the ratio remains constant or we can say equal. Fine. So this kind of progression is called geometric progression. In arithmetic progression we have learned that there is a constant difference between the consecutive terms. Whereas in geometric progression, there is a constant ratio between the consecutive terms. Fine. Now, first term of this series is 3. It can be symbolized as A. The second term of the series 9 can be written as AR. Why AR? Because A indicates the first term and when it is multiplied by the constant ratio, which is 3 over here, we get second term. 9 is 3 multiplied by 3. 3 is the first term A and this 3 is a common ratio. Fine. Similarly, the third term can be written as AR square. Fourth term can be written as AR cube. And nth term can be written as AR raised to n minus 1. Now the question is, why nth term is AR raised to n minus 1? Just because if you observe the pattern over here, second term is R raised to 1 and third term is R raised to 2. Okay, so nth term will be AR raised to this n minus 1. Now geometric progression can be also considered in another way. The progression of the form AR square, AR cube up to AR raised to n minus 1 is geometric progression, where A is equal to first term of the series and R is a common ratio. So till now we have understood the theory of the geometrical progression. Now let's start with the examples related to it. So friends, now we will learn the example of the geometric progression series. In this series 2, 6, 18, 54 and so on, what will be the nth term? What will be the 8th term? 8th term of this series we have to find out. The first term of this series is 2. The second term of this series is 6. Third term is 18. Similarly, what will be the 8th term? That we have to find out. So here first term of the series is 2. that can be symbolized as A. So A is first term is equal to 2. What is the common ratio? Definitely it's a geometric progression series. How we have found out that? We can prove that it is geometric progression series because the ratio between the consecutive terms is 3, which is constant. Ratio of 6 to 2 is consecutive terms ratio is 3. Ratio of 18 to 6 is 3. Ratio of 54 to 18 is 3, which is constant. And that's why this is a geometric progression series. So first term of the series is 2 and the common ratio is 3. Okay. Now let 8th term be the nth term. Okay. And what is the formula to find out nth term? Nth term is equal to AR raised to n minus 1. Okay. Now 8th term, instead of nth term we will write 8th term over here. So A is what? 2 multiplied by R. R is what? 3. 3 raised to n minus 1. N is 8. So 8 minus 1. So is equal to 2 multiplied by 3 raised to 7. Now 3 raised to 7, I have already solved it. 3 raised to 7 means what? 3 raised to 7 means 3 is multiplied 7 times. That means 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 and so on 7 times. Okay. So 3 raised to 5 is 243. Okay. That means 243 still needs to be multiplied by 3 2 more times. Because 243 is 3 raised to 5. And we have to find out for 3 raised to 7. That means 243 multiplied by 3. Whatever answer comes, that will be again multiplied by 3. So the answer will be 2187. So is equal to 2 multiplied by 2187. So what will be the answer? $4,374. What will be the answer? 4,374, friends. So now let's learn the second sum. Now let's solve the second series of the geometric progression. Okay. Which term of the series 5, 10, 20, 40 and so on is 1280. Okay. So here you do not have to find out the nth term. Here nth term has been already given, which is 1280. But what you have to find out is that which term of this series is 1280. Meaning that the 10 is the second term of this series. 5 is the first term of this series. 20 is the third term of the series. Similarly, 1280 is which term of this series? That we have to find out here. So, what is the formula to find out nth term? That only we will apply here. So, nth term is equal to A R raised to n minus 1. Here this nth term, let it be 1280. Let 1280 be the nth term. So 1280 is equal to A, which is the first term, 5. 5 multiplied by R, common ratio. If you find the common ratio between the consecutive terms 10 and 5, common ratio 2. 20 and 10. 20 to 10 ratio is 2. 40 to 20 ratio is 2. And that's why it is a common ratio. So R we will write 2. R as a 2. Raised to n minus 1. Here this n means which term of the series is going to be 1280. Which we have to find out. Which we have to find out in this series. Okay. So how we will do now? We have to find out this n. In order to do that, what we will do? This 5 which has been multiplied with this 2 raised to n minus 1. when go on another side of equal to, it will go into division. Just because we all know that multiplication and division are reversible processes of each other. Fine. So 1280 divided by 5, this 5 when goes on another side of equal to, it will come in division. So it is equal to 2 raised to n minus 1. Now 1280 divided by 5 is what? 256. What is it, friends? 256. So 256 is equal to 2 raised to n minus 1. Now we have to think over here that 256, how it can be written in exponential form. Exponential form means the form having base 2 and some power. So 256, how it can be written as exponential form? It is 2 raised to 8. 2 raised to 8. Meaning that when 2 is multiplied by 8 times, when the same number 2 is multiplied 8 times, 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 and so on, 8 times, we get 256. And that's why what we will write here, instead of 256, we will write it as 2 raised to 8. So 2 raised to 8 is equal to 2 raised to n minus 1. It is already there. We just have done here 256 we have written here in exponential form. So 256 has been written as 2 raised to 8 and 2 raised to 8 is equal to 2 raised to n minus 1. Now bases are equal. Bases are equal and that is why we can compare their powers. We can definitely compare their powers. So 8 is equal to n minus 1. N minus 1. And therefore n, the term which we want to find out, is equal to what? N is equal to this one which has been subtracted from n. When goes on another side of equal to, it will go in addition. So n is equal to 8 plus 1. So n is equal to 9. What is the meaning of this? That ninth term of this series is 1280. Okay friends, so I hope you have understood today's topic of geometric progression. If you have any suggestion regarding the language, whether you want my videos in English or Hindi, then you can write in comment box. And if you want to learn about some specific topic, then also you can write in comment box. I will definitely bring that video. So friends, if you have liked this video, then press like, share with so many people, and don't forget to subscribe this. In the next video, we are going to learn about wrong number in the series. Thank you so much.